Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn how ServiceNow AI search works and how we can enable it in our ServiceNow system. So, uh, three points we need to consider for this particular session. First, we will not only go for the implementation, rather we will learn about the components being used in ServiceNow. Second, we will configure the existing service portal where how can we configure the search resources, index and other required points. We will have a look. Third, what we will do, we will create a new search criteria, new search profile and attach it with one of our portal search. Okay, you can do it for any of the portal. It can be ESC portal or it can be service portal. So this is the architecture diagram where we have external content and this service now keeping also some of the knowledge articles, catalog items. So ServiceNow keep storage items or tables. So this is actually the metadata sources and the content. Whenever a user give a query on the search prompt, it is basically go to the uh, now platform technologies. So how it is communicated? Actually, it's a AI service. It's a web service. So whenever we give some prompt here in a global search or service portal, now mobile, virtual agent, workspace search, we can enable search for all these options. Okay, so whenever we enable it, whenever we prompt it, it will go to the AI service, web service, and if our prompt is in natural language, that converts into the semantic and keyword based query, and then it go to the content to find out the relevant article and share the required result. So in this first part of this video, we will go through the all component, what all being used in AI search, as well as how the data flow. Okay, in second part we will implement it. So let me start here. What exactly ServiceNow AI search is? So if you remember earlier, we were using the Zing search that was completely based on the keyword. Okay, that Zing search is now replaced by the AI search. Okay, so that means if we were doing any typo correction, Zing search was not correcting it automatically. But AI search, if we do, it will correct our spellings. We can also put our query in the natural languages. It will always give the genius result. What is genius result? Genius result, if you see here, these are the actionable card. So in virtual agent, you would see, like if you search something, it can show the card of the catalog item. In same way, it does show the card of the catalog items, knowledge articles, where you can click it and open and order the catalog item. Okay, so these are some of the benefits. Like it's flexible, it supports the autocomplete. If we start writing something from the keyboard, and we can come it automatically identify such words, it suggests it, and it can autocomplete. It also keep remember our historical data, as well as it is aware like what's our role, department, location. So it also provides personalized result. Genius result we discussed, it provides the actionable card. Search refinement is done based on certain filter we can do, and this is the way even we can improve our search. Okay, so when we will go through the implementation, I'll show all these uh, component where we need to configure it. And this is the widget which is actually available in the portal or any other ServiceNow platform interfaces. Okay, from architecture perspective, these are the place from where user can connect. This is the processing unit, and this is our storage data. If we go to the data flow, let's understand, whenever a user query, okay, that query goes to the processing unit. So we just discussed, we have one processing unit here. how it goes, how this data is go uh, to the server using a AI service. So ServiceNow provide all this as a AI service. Whatever query we do in the natural language, it is passed to the AI server through AI web service. And then search profile, the scope, filter, ranking that we need to define our system. When I say scope, this is the scope of where we are going to search the data, whether it will be in knowledge article, service catalog, or any external resources. Filters are certain conditions what we can put. Like if I want to see only active catalog items, I can put a filter. Show or search only in the active catalog items, right? And ranking, I can say catalog item preference, which one should have the higher ranking, whether I should show the knowledge article first or I should show the catalog item first. All right. So first we need to have this search profile available. So search profile is basically connected with our portal. Now with this search profile, inside that search profile, we have the AI search index. That means if we have millions of record and if we go and search a keyword, it is very difficult to find out. So we need to define against what table, what fields would be indexed. And when we do the index, it is having similar to the book we usually read, where we have the page number and the title, and it's very easy to find out that page in the book. Same way, AI search also create the index on the certain field which is defined in the definition, and this will expedite the search. Finally, whenever the result is consolidated, it is visible in the cards or the Genius result, we can say, and then from the front end visit, it will be visible and user can see on the screen. If we go a little deeper, here you can see a diagram where user is interacting. It's the query processing is happening here, where it is further connected with the search profile. You can see here, search profile is connected with the multiple data sources and which are indexed as well, right? And there are multiple application configuration we also need to set up, where we can say whether it will be available on catalog items or it will be available on service catalog, or what all other places as well. What all applications will it be using? Will it be using only on the portals, or will it be using on the native global search? So this part has to be configured in the application, where the main sources we are configuring in search profile. Then this is the way the results are processed. Okay, so we have the results coming in the card and Genius result way on the visit, and output is visible. Now this LLM integration auto AI. So ServiceNow recently renaming, or you can say providing a consolidated one place for the AI and renaming it to auto. So you will hear this term now, ServiceNow auto. They are replacing Now Assist with auto. Okay, so we discussed data sources. Data sources are basically the KB, catalogs, tables, external documents, and so on. Then we discussed about the search sources, where we need to define where we are going to index. So here it will be catalog. Both are same actually. Okay, so catalog, tables, external documents, all these are the search sources. This was the upper layer, or this is sub sources. Then third is AI search index. Okay, here we are basically defining the index on which fields we need to set up the index. Then search profile we need to set up. Search profile contains what sources we are using, what field has the index. So search profile does have each and all other details. Then result configuration will be visible on the screen. Okay, this one we discussed. Now let's go through the system and let's quickly have a look on AI search. Okay, so if we go to the system, we need to write here AI search, and then first we need to check the AI search status. Okay, as soon as we check the status, it will take us to a page where we can see AI search here. If AI search is not enabled, it will be visible here. The search is not enabled. Do you want to activate? Okay, few minutes before I clicked on the activated, now you can see AI search is requested. Now in some time, AI search will be enabled, and we would be able to have a look on AI search components in detail. From plugin perspective, we also need one admin console that will be easy, and in the admin console, admin home. Okay, we would be able to see one admin homepage for the AI search. Okay, so let me search quickly here, AI search admin. Okay, so I can see AI search admin console is visible here. We can go and implement this one as well. So this will show the actual status of AI, whether it is already enabled in our system for the portal, and if yes, then for which portal, whether it is enabled for SP portal or ESC portal. It will also show whether we have enabled it for the global search or not. Okay, so let me install it now. So AI search admin console is installed, and we can refresh this AI search which I requested from here as well. Let's see if it is already procured. So AI search is still not yet procured. Let's quickly refresh this main page to see in if we get the admin console. We can see here under here. So now sysadmin I can see. I cannot see the AI search admin. Okay, so I think let's wait for this AI search to be enabled. Afterwards, we should be able to see AI search admin as well. Okay, AI search is taking a little longer, so probably we will do it a little later. Let's go through some of the other search configuration diagram. Okay, this is how we are going to do the configuration. So first we need to set up the index resource. Okay, so what is index source is? Index source is actually the table where we want to provide the index so that it should be identified in the search result. So define a set of source record data to index. Okay, so now platform table, like we can have it on incident, change, problem, service catalog items, or anywhere. If we are using on service portal, in our demo, we will be doing this indexing part on service catalog table as well as knowledge table. Okay, here we also need to set some of the field which we need to specify whether we are going to map it, we are going to drive it from the dot walking, or if it needs to map with a different set of label. Okay, like name can be labeled as a title, so that also we need to define. Once we define the index source, second we define the search source. Like although now we have defined what all fields in the table will be indexed. Now search source also we need to define. That means let's say we define one source as incident or task. Let's say bigger the task one, where we define, if I define a task search, rather than doing everything in the task, only focus on the incident, problem and change. So we can define the search source along with the filter conditions as well. Okay, search source could be specific tables, a specific set of tables. It can be a catalog table. It can be knowledge base. Okay, so we can define all these search source. Third component is search profile. Search profile is actually keeping the indexed and the search source both. Okay, so here we will define which search source we are going to use. Search source does have that information, what is the index, it does have on the associated tables. In search source, we will define which search source we are going to use. Search profile we can have the main table, we can have the child table as well. Okay, in search profile, we will define one or more search source. So if we are using any external search source as well, we can add it. Genius result configuration, whether we want to see the card, Q&A, so that all can be added. Result improvement rules. So if you want to exclude certain things, for an example, I want to exclude a specific article retired. Okay, so I can put such exclusion inclusion rules which can improve the search. Stop word dictionary and settings. So usually when we use the natural language, we write, I want to see or analyze the data of incident table. So these is specific word to, I want to. Okay, all these words can put in the stop word so that while ServiceNow do the processing, it will not process such word. It will only pick up the keywords like incident table. Okay, so that the result can be improved. Synonym dictionaries and settings. So if we are using some short form for any of the catalog item, knowledge article that we use probably in our company or organization, we can mention it here. Any typo handling error, that will also be handled. Okay, then we have the search application configuration, which include what search profile we are using. So for example, if you are using service catalog, the application is service catalog. There we will mention which search profile, which is probably related to the service catalog only, will be used. So we can create multiple search profiles with the multiple conditions, and which one we are going to use in the application, that has to be defined here. If we are enabling it on the global search, in application we need to search the global, and then the respective search profile we need to edit. Facets are basically the filter conditions. Okay, we have some navigation tabs, autocomplete suggestion settings, some of the other configuration. Once we define all these four, our AI search will be enabled. Then we will have an option to preview it. Once we see yes, we can see good data out of our portal or the application, we can publish it. And once it is published, it can go live. So in our next session, we will have a look on the ServiceNow instance. I'll explain these components again once the AI search is enabled, as well as we will create a new profile, as well as we will enable search on one of the service portal, either ESC or SP. All right, thank you.